What's good, YouTube? It's Showtime Matthew here, and today we're reacting to The Age of Addictions from Tommy FG. Yeah, it's a lot. There's been a lot of addictions out here lately. Like, I can go and talk about like 10 different people when it comes to this addiction shit. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it.
Always been a thing in this world, and it's inevitable people get them. Each generation has had a different set of ones affect them more compared to the next. Boomers were more addicted to cigarettes and alcohol, being the victim of the tobacco industry and having them pay off doctors to say things like this.
You know, this night work's kind of rough, isn't it? That's right. But a camel's always a pleasure.
Yes, folks, the pleasing mildness of a camel is just as enjoyable to a doctor as it is to you or me.
But hey, it's all good. They made it for that stress by beating their millennial children for asking them to get a toy. Millennials and Gen X are more addicted to alcohol and prescription drugs, and also posting the most cringe content you'll ever see on TikTok. I guess.
Yo, can we talk about 2020 TikToks? Like, I'm not gonna lie. If we all pulled up our 2020 TikToks, gang, I know a lot of us might just want to hop off the internet for the last time. Like, I promise you, all of us would dish the internet for I don't know how long. Like I remember 2020 TikToks. Like, looking back on it, those were fucking rough. Like, nah, those shits were fucking rough, bro. Like honestly, I might just search up. I might just watch a few after this, honestly, because hold on. I'm gonna go TikTok right now. 2020 TikToks. Alright. Like, I remember, and it always had this one, and some of the biggest ones had this sound, like, this monkey spinning sound. Yeah, it had this monkey spinning sound. All of them. Oh, yeah! And some of them had, like, the same like zoom in too. Like, I remember that too. They all had the same zoom in when it came to it. And what's the one more thing? Oh wait, this is what Party Girl was also taking off. So they had the POV shits too. Oh yeah. Yeah, those were fucking rough, bro. Those were fucking rough. Like, POV videos now are better now, obviously, but like, if we were doing 2020 TikToks in 2025, man, nah. We don't even want to know. Nah, that would be fucking hilarious, honestly.
I guess that's what happens when you were the victim of the generation that would beat you just because. You know what? If they're having fun on their side of the internet, I'm happy for them. And of course, we end up with the dump of all that, which is Gen Z. But I think we're kind of different because before you had to do a little more searching in the past generations to get that addiction. You know, like have the money to buy a cigarette or alcohol. But now, because of the digital age, it's made it almost impossible for Gen Z to not have an addiction. The amount of people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like shit is way too easier than back in like 20 years ago. Like, back in the day, you had to try fucking hard as shit to like get like these hardcore shit or these big addictions. Gang, they're selling that shit on the street nowadays. Like, you can get that shit for $1 in a dap up nowadays, gang. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Gen Z who just have an addiction casually and we act like it's normal is kinda insane. We were the first test group of the internet's effect on a younger generation, and now that everyone's on the internet 24/7, like 90% of people have an addiction
because of the internet.
So I want to talk about all the ones that are getting pushed and more amplified with us, I would say. And we could start off with food. Okay, food didn't start with us, and Gen Z isn't even the fattest.
Food though, I don't know, man. Like, there's always been like a lot of people who love food. Essentially, well, I won't say anything crazy, but there's been a lot of people like a big addiction to food. Like, there's always been food addictions. I don't forget
generation. But because of online ads and social media ads, it's very easy to push. We haven't even paid attention to the thought of how many food delivery apps we have. Bro, growing up, I remember the most you could deliver to your house was a pizza. It would be late night.
Yo, hold on. How many food delivery apps are there? Hold on, let me search it up. Hold on, let me go on my phone. How many alright. Food delivery apps are they? Well, what the fuck am I? Alright, let's see. There is no single number for the total number of food delivery apps. There's not even a number? Wait, hold on, no. How many apps are there for food delivery? It says Gang, that's a... Okay, from how many food delivery companies are there? It says 6,200, but how many? Actually, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, but there's no like a single number. There's like and since it's like still ongoing, but there's like a whole bunch. There's like 100 from the internet. What I'm getting from Google saying like it's saying thousands and shit. Thousands? Gang, I can barely name 5. Wait, no, nah, 5 is crazy. Actually, no, maybe I can name 5. Hold on, we got Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Grubhub. Who else deliver food? Okay, I said Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. Who else actually? Hold on, let me go back to that. What the fuck is a Swiggy? Swiggy? Is that a real thing? Swiggy's a real thing? Swiggy? Really? Alright. And then we got Zomato. Zomato? What are these places? And Instacart. Actually, might have heard of Instacart before, actually, yeah. Alright, that one actually checks out.
And if you were craving something and didn't want to drive to an actual physical location, your ass had to order some Domino's or Papa John's. I know it had to suck working at one of those places back then, though, because the amount of prank calls that would go viral on YouTube of people just trolling them was astronomical. Like, this channel Ownage Pranks used to go A1 back in the day. Bro would spell...
Oh yeah, we don't get a lot of prank phone calls no more, right? Like, do we get a lot of prank phone calls anymore? Like, I don't get them, but how about everybody else? Does everybody be getting prank phone calls nowadays? No? I'm not sure.
The most stereotypical racist accent to a worker and ruin their day. And you don't even need the delivery apps anymore. If you just download the fast food apps, they get it delivered for you. You know, you got your Chick-fil-A's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Food, Chipotle, wait, what? Yeah.
Shout out to one of the heroes behind the scenes at MLB, Zoom Phone.
Zoom's AI first business phone.
Believe it or not, that was a real delivery service app until it got taken down. I wonder how such a family friendly...
Wait, hold on, what the fuck?
Chick-fil-A's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Food,
Whoa! Did I just say... Nick... Wait, is that a real thing? Hold on. Is that an actual thing? Nigga, there's a place called Nigga Food. How the fuck? How long did that shit? Hold on. Before I even say anything, how long has that shit been going on for? I know it's deleted, but how long is it going on for? Hold on. It's not giving me like an exact time. It's not giving me exact like when it happened, when it started. But I think it's still going on. Hold on, is it in the App Store? There's no way it's in the App Store. Yeah. All right, it's actually taken down. But hold on, when did this happen though? Why am I only hearing about this now? When was this? I can't find anything about it. Maybe somewhere else it'll say.
Chipotle, wait, what? Yeah, believe it or not, that was a real delivery service app until it got taken down. I wonder how such a family-friendly thing could violate Apple's terms of service. And if you download one of these food apps, you could save like half your costs by using them. They make it easier than ever to get big backed, because they'll give you the best deals ever that for some reason they don't offer if you don't order on the app.
I don't know how they became popular and shit, because food delivery apps be fucking taxing crazy. Like, these motherfuckers be charging. The meal could cost you $20, and then they could be taxing you like another $20. Like, tax alone be fucking up the app and shit. Like, shit. And then in order for some foods we get rid of the tax, you gotta buy some more for it. Like, you gotta buy like more tax for it. Then I want to say, no, you gotta buy like a membership to get into it. Yeah, I want to say more tax. Why I say more tax though? Alright, I'm not even thinking straight. But yeah, you had to like be able to buy. You had to like buy a membership in order to like take some of the tax off, and then that Uber One and like Uber One's for a good example. my dad has it. He got Uber One to like get raise some of the tax. That it only went down. Sometimes it only goes 10%. Sometimes, so like I feel like it'd be scamming him sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like some of these memberships when it comes to these food delivering apps are sometimes scams. I don't know, just me.
In quarantine at my biggest backers, I was trapping off that McDonald's app getting a free large fry with a $1 purchase. You got with 2 million McDonald's points who order basically every day for the past 4 years. At that point, do you get to meet Ronald McDonald or something? Because that has to deserve some type of reward. TikTok got to be the biggest influence for food nowadays though. Because how many times have you seen a food spot on TikTok and it's near you? And you think to yourself, well, damn, now I gotta try it to see what the hype is. With traveling nowadays, everyone's go-to when looking for food is going to TikTok to see what the people are saying is the best. I always
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of me sometimes, gang. Like, you know how many chicken spots? You know how many soul food spots I be seeing on TikTok and shit? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If it weren't for distance and shit, I'll be a fucking big bag by now. Like my back would be 3 times as big as it is right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like shit, I would have been moving like Keith Lee for real. Like you see Keith Lee on screen, I would have been moving just like him when it comes to these food delivery shits. If I could go everywhere in the world right now, I would have been moving like Keith Lee for real.
Think how insane Keith Lee's come up was, and it shows how big backed we really are. Because he quite literally will go to a food spot, give a review, and all it takes is a God damn, that's good. And the whole restaurant is fully booked up for the rest of the year. That's not a diss either, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We have with Keith Lee over here. And then you got those mukbang videos that became popular where they're eating gargantuan masses of food. I learned that some people watch these because they want to feel like they're literally eating the food, but their stomach can't take it, so they watch someone else do it. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I never really like that much. Like, honestly, I ain't get mad at people for trying to watch it, but like me personally, I don't know. I ain't never really liked it like that.
I just get sick and want to yak out a car window after looking at these. If you eating like this, you dead ass abusing your stomach wall lining. Next, we got vaping. For all the people who watch me and vape, I just want to let you know you're bigger than the vape. So do me a favor and put it down for your health now and your future.
Yes. Everybody watching this, I don't know. Let me go full screen when I say this. Hold on. Everybody watching this video, say no to drugs, alright? Put the vape down. Yeah, you watching this video with the vape in your hands right now. Yeah, you watching right now. Put the vape down. Yeah, you know who you is. I ain't fucking playing with you. Put the vape down, nigga. Fucking dumbass dick. Put that shit down, yeah. Don't try to hit that shit again. Put that bullshit down. Before I backhand your ass, nigga. Man. Oh, dumbass. Fucking up your lungs and shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, dumbass piece of shit, gang. Like, what's wrong with you, gang? Like, you want to breathe in the future? Like, honestly, do you want to breathe in the future, huh? If you say yes, put the vape down, nigga. Put that shit down. But if you don't, and if you say no, you're dumb. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, you're dumb. Like, I don't know what to say, gang. Put the fucking vape down. Yes, you watching this video. Put the vape down, bro. Fucking dumbass, bro. Fuck out of here, gang. What the hell? Put that shit down, gang. You fucking up your lungs and shit, bro. Put that bullshit down. Alright.
And pick up a cigarette like a real I always find it so insane that our generation was bombarded with PSAs about smoking and the harmful effects of it. Everyone ended up thinking we wouldn't be affected by it as much and be a much more healthy generation. Until they released flavors.
Yeah, gang. Like, I remember we were supposed to be the generation that ended vaping. I thought it was gonna be us for real. Like, you know how many PSAs to like stop smoking that we saw back in the day? I saw like hundreds of them. I thought, gang, we dad's gonna be the ones that stop smoking. And smoking and a lot of people say smoking tastes bad anyways. It's like bad. It's not even just bad for your lungs. It just tastes bad. So I thought there was no way this shit was gonna happen. Shit was gonna happen, bro. There's no way. Until I saw this, and then I started seeing this shit in like high school bathrooms, and I'm like, nah. And like, it sucks because I really thought we was gonna be the one that ended this shit. But if anything, we're the one influencing it. Like, do you know how many? I know too many friends I know too many people that are addicted to vaping, and it sucks, man. It really does.
With the name Mango Cherry Freeze and Fortnite carts that no one knows the origin of to change minds instantly. I knew our generation
Fortnite version of that? Hold on, go back.
Buy it as much and be a much more healthy generation until they release flavors with the name Mango Cherry Freeze and Fortnite carts.
Yeah. Damn, Fortnite cart? Fortnite was a Fortnite They was supporting that shit. Now, how am I just seeing that now?
That no one knows the
I didn't know
origin
that
of to
existed.
change minds instantly. I knew our generation was gonna be the most addicted to it when I would walk in the school bathroom and casually see two in a stall with clouds of smoke coming out of it. And you'd have some dude.
Gang, I would see freshmen. Gang, back in my high school days, gang, I would see like 3 people doing it. Like I would see 3 freshmen, like not like upperclassmen, freshmen, like casually be hitting it, like casually be smoking and shit. Like gang, I always see 2 people in the stalls every single day when I was in high school. I see 2 people in the stalls every single day, just smoking, like absolutely just waiting for people to show up just to smoke. That's it. They didn't go to the bathroom not to wash their ass. Alright, shit. Alright, I'm speaking too fast. Alright. When I was in high school, I was just seeing 2 people just waiting to smoke and shit. They wasn't looking to use the bathroom. Shit, pick their hair, shit. Try to fucking wash their hands. Niggas don't even wash their hands in fucking high school. I don't know fucking why. Like, they ain't there to take a shit. They just there to smoke. That's it. That's all they did. That's all they care about. They just wanted to smoke and shit. And I'm like, nigga, do something with your life, nigga. Like that shit used to piss me off. And then they was always coming to me like, yo, bro, you got that vape, gang? you got that cherry flavor mango? Like, nigga, shut your ass up. Like, damn. Do something with your life. Stop smoking and shit. Like, put that bullshit down, bro. Like, fuck.
Dude on lookout, paying attention to the sound of the jingling of keys to tell if a staff member was around or not. Then they start fumbling around and waving the smoke around to try to hide it. I didn't even know how bad it was at first though, until I found out kids in elementary school are doing it too.
Whoa,
As a
what?
kid in
How are elementary still? How would they even get that? Like, that's the shit I was talking about in the first place. Like, this shit is getting way too easy to like be accessible. Like, and like it's like it's not like back in the day where you had to like go left and right and like find different people to be able to find it. Gang, they be selling this shit for $1 and a dap up nowadays. Like, it's way too easy to get like narcotics and shit. Like, do I even count narcotics? Yeah, narcotics, yeah.
elementary school, where the f are you getting the money to even afford that? Are you
Yeah.
selling your rare Fortnite skins or something, then ordering them on eBay? According to statistics, 3.5% of middle schoolers in America vape as well. Low-key, we gotta bring back those scary anti-smoking ads. Because I remember
Yeah,
when
I
I
know,
was
we
a
gotta bring
kid
that
being
shit back.
terrified of the thought of smoking. They would show the diagram of a healthy...
Hey, look at this. Like, back in the day, this shit used to give me fucking nightmares. Like, bro, look at that shit, gang. Your entire, like, a whole part of your lung is getting shriveled up like a fucking grape. Like, I never understand smoking. Like, I never understood it. Like, I don't know, man. It's shit bullshit, but nah. That
lung
can never be
versus
me, but no.
smoker lung, and I would have nightmares for the rest of the week. And no, you can't quit at any time. If you're somebody that has to sit there and reason with your friends like you're making a deal on Wall Street that you can, then let me introduce you to the last stage of grief, acceptance. It's okay to accept the fact that the rest of your friends are gonna live amazing, willingful lives until 80, 90, or 100. And at 40, you're gonna drop randomly in your kitchen after those mango cherry freeze chemicals reach your heart. And weed smokers, where y'all going?
Bro, I have a friend. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name, but he is like fucking addicted to smoking. Like, he be saying, nah, I can quit. I'm like, gang. This is like the 6th time he's told me this. He's been telling me this shit since like junior year of high school. Bro is a family man now. Like, no seriously, like, bro is a family man, and he's still out here fucking smoking. And it's like, it sucks. Like, I always keep telling him, bro, put that shit down, and he's like, he just never listens to me, and it hurts. It kind of hurts because like all I'm trying to do is like shift him into the right direction, but like the more I feel like I'm talking to him, the more like my words go from one ear and out the other. It's like what? It's like it's only so much I can do. Like, there's so much I can do, bro. There's only so much.
Cause y'all ain't safe from this either. In general,
Don't just
Okay,
live
no,
life.
fucking God.
Pursue it.
Gang, one of these days I just gotta buy YouTube Premium. Like, one of these days I'm just gonna say fucking get YouTube Premium. I'm just gonna say fucking get YouTube Premium.
I think out of a weed smoker and vape smoker, the weed smoker is usually more healthy.
Alright. There. Sorry. Yo, what the fuck? Alright. Good. Alright, that's good. Alright, back to it.
Mainly because the product doesn't have mysterious chemicals imported from a factory in Beijing. Nowadays, though, they be lacing the hell out of that weed, so I don't even know about that anymore. You could be...
Oh yeah, to the people that be saying, oh no, weed is different, gang. You can't get addicted, bro. Yes, you can, my nigga. Like stop saying that bullshit, gang. Like, I know a lot of friends that be like, gang, if there ain't no weed, there is no me. And I'm like, my nigga, you will not always need to smoke every time. Like, if you feel like you need to smoke every single time you step out the house or just do anything, gang, you're addicted. Like, you're addicted. Like, you're like, what am I supposed to say? You're addicted. You're addicted. Like, what more do you want me to say? Yeah, you're addicted.
Picking up what you think is some regular Zaw from your local dealer, and it ends up being laced with fent, raccoon, and pee. The most annoying thing about weed smokers is they do the same thing as vape smokers, saying they can quit at any time, but they'll also argue with you, saying it makes them more productive, and they'll bring up successful people that do it as an example, like, I don't know, Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa. The person saying it, though, 99% of the time is never productive. Like, you ask them what they did through the week, and it's take a shower once, rage on Valorant, goon to Sophie Rain, then smoke 7 times. If you're not one of those productive people using it, then you can't say it. And you'll also never be as productive as someone sober in that time. It's so bad, you got who will work the whole week, then half of their paycheck is going to some rolling papers and that flight duck pack. I think the reason why the rise of addictions and smoking weed is because it's so easy to access nowadays. They got whole apps meant to deliver strains to people, and you can go on Snapchat and casually see 10 dealers in a 1-mile radius. Back then, people were scared of getting caught, especially when the internet wasn't a thing. Plus, it was a lot more penalized, so people didn't take the risk. Next, we got gooning. I already made a whole video on this, so we don't gotta spend a lot of time on this. But the algorithms nowadays, more than ever, are meant to fuel horniness. Like, have y'all ever opened your Instagram feed or TikTok feed and they're literally throwing it in your face? No matter how many times I click not interested, it doesn't work. I think they have the button there just for fun. The best...
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like the not interested button on like TikTok and shit, that shit do not be working sometimes. Like, is it just me, or I felt like it was just me? But that button just don't be working sometimes. I'm like, whoa, what's the point of this shit? Like, I could be seeing like some drama or some relationship news that I don't really give a shit about. Like, honestly, I could not care less. I'd be like, yo, take the shit out, take the shit out, take the shit out, and it'd still be like, and it's still showing to me. It's always just popping up in my face. I'm like, yo, bro, take this shit off, and it's just shit does not listen. Like, no matter what I do, it just keeps popping up. Like, oh shit.
Platform I see optimized where I don't see it is YouTube, because my algo was built brick by brick. It still happens though, trust me. Like, somebody watching this probably got some freaky AI chatbot ad. But on Instagram and TikTok, they purposely don't listen to me. I just want one person to do some research on these algorithms and see if they got a horny piece of code written in there. A lot of people also talk about why were we so sexual at a young age, which is kind of true, you know, when I think about it. It's a mix of things. One being the internet, although it's not as bad as now. Like, a Gen Alpha kid with unmonitored access in 2025 is probably gonna win this corn at the age of 7. Probably a mix of us looking at these Disney stars when we were kids and thinking of some freaky. The crazy thing to me was the shift of how OF stars and corn stars were perceived. Back then, I remember when a girl got leaked, it was the worst thing to happen to her life. Like, her whole sacred temple was exposed to the world, or just somebody ousted as doing that line of work.
Oh yeah, I remember in my high school somebody got leaked. Like, I remember it. I don't remember her name. I think there was this girl in my junior year in my history class that got leaked. Yeah, I haven't seen her ever since. Like, as soon as that leak hit, she just disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, I never seen her again. Never again. Like, honestly, I don't blame her, but like, imagine getting leaked in like high school and shit. Like a lot of people can relate to it. Like, getting leaked there is just has to be the worst possible thing. Like, that's gotta be rough. I feel bad for her. I really do.
Would never want that info out. But nowadays, if you see a link tree in that bio, it's like a Russian roulette of if you'll see an OnlyFans link or not. It's just a casual thing now to see someone naked online. Never in my life growing up I would think someone I went to high school with would start one, but I'm about 0 to 3 wrong, so good thing I didn't put a bet on that. Oh, and speaking of bets, gambling is next. Parlays have buy them.
Gang, this parlay shit has hit motherfuckers like crack in the fucking 80s. Like, bro, gambling, like, I swear, everything that I see, like every time I see some sort of sport, I'm seeing a gambling site with coming with it. Like it could be DraftKings, Underdog, FanDuel, like it doesn't matter. Like it's always fucking gambling, and then they be putting this whole stop gambling ad at the like description at the bottom and shit, telling you about some gambling is bad and you shouldn't do it. But yet they turn around and push it right in our faces. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how you telling me not to gamble, but yeah, he's always pushing it in my face, telling me you should. Like, what? It ain't registering. Like, it ain't registering in my mind right now. Like, it's just you doing this and doing that. Like, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
So ruin the
And what's funny is
financial
it's actually
dreams of
working.
millions of Gen Z. Because with parlays, it feels like you're not putting much up. And if you already hate your job or you're trying to make it out, you're gonna take the risk and throw in something you can lose, like $10 or $20. But that ends up adding up, and as you keep losing, you end up losing like half your week's salary over some stupid ass prediction. My opinion is sports gambling is way more of a problem for us than traditional gambling. Like, I feel like that was the problem more back then. Although we definitely got our addicts for that too. Kick as a platform is pretty much meant as a funnel to stake where you can play slots to your heart's desire. Sports betting wouldn't even be that bad if...
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot. When it comes to Kick, like, when I see a lot of Kick clips on my feed, sometimes it can be TikTok or Twitter, it's always with this same stake logo. Yeah, I forgot to mention stake. It's always with the stake logo. And it's always weird to me because some of the information sometimes being pushed, it's just taken out of context. Like, it could be a Kick streamer, a Twitch streamer, shit, it could be a YouTube streamer. It doesn't matter where they are. It feels like they're just pushing misinformation. They always are, and it kind of sucks, man. It really does. So, well, that's like my laptop. Yeah, I got to fix my storage thing later. I got to fix my storage. All right, back to it.
Everyone doing it actually have the disposable income too. But there should be no reason your whole paycheck is going on a bet. And it's really hard to stop because when you do get those wins, you always think you could get one potentially with another bet. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been getting a whole lot more of sports betting app ads a lot. It makes no sense too because I live in Texas. I can't even gamble here. So why are they even pushing it here when it's banned? Like, it makes zero sense to me. It's almost like they know people can use VPNs to do it anyways. And they be giving some crazy ass bonuses just for you to join and make a single bet. Like, who wouldn't take a free $100 to bet for just a tiny risk of forever being indebted to the app and watching every single one of the 500 bets you made in the past week? Just a tiny risk. The sports betting industry growth is so insane.
Yeah, real quick. By the way, also, you know, niggas be taking this gambling shit like it's their last thing on earth. Like, and I be telling niggas, like, bro, put the parlay down, okay? Like, and it's not, and I can't always just blame the apps. It gotta be some of y'all niggas too. Hold on, let me switch my camera real quick. Let me say this. I'm gonna say it like this, okay? For everybody watching right here. Just because you have the money to do it doesn't mean you should. Why am I seeing on my timeline someone get mad at Rudy Gobert because he didn't make free throws in a row? What? It's Rudy Gobert. Why are you betting on Rudy Gobert to shoot free threes? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, some of my friends be getting mad because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander didn't drop 50 3-pointers in a row. Like, it's stupid bets too. Like, you can't always blame the apps, bro. They be making some stupid ass bets, bro. Like, why is my homie bang on fucking Steph Curry to hit 20 threes in a row? Like why am I seeing my homie bet on Jalen Brunson posterizer dunks? Why am I seeing my homie Jason Tatum healing from his fucking Achilles injury in 3 days? Like, niggas don't know how. Niggas just not making common sense. Niggas just stupid. I can't. Like, what do you want me to say? Because, like, niggas are dumb. Like, they are dumb. They're betting like idiots. And they just blame the apps on it. Like, bro, they keep blaming the fucking. Shit, getting me tight. Shit's getting me tight. Hold on. Shit is getting me tight. Hold on. Just give me a second. You can't just always blame the apps or you can't blame the players that you're betting on. Sometimes you gotta use your common sense. And niggas don't be using common sense. And then they go around and blame the players. And when they make an unsmart bets. No. What's the word I'm thinking about? I'm saying unserious bets, bro. Because these bets are obviously not serious, bro. I'm saying unserious. Fuck it.
And when you look at the chart, just 7 years ago, it was only $209 million, and now it's around $4 to $6 billion.
God damn.
If this ain't an indication of a recession, then I don't know what is. People's doing anything to get money. I guarantee there's some dads out there risking their paycheck and if their kids get to eat, just to see if the bet will hit of LeBron getting over 40 points in a game. Next, we got caffeine. And it's time to be open and honest, y'all. This is probably the thing I match closest with. My excuse is, though, I only take pre-workout on days I work out, which is 5 days in a week. Not really a good excuse, though, but trust me, I could quit anytime. I just need a little powder sprinkled in my toothpaste to get my bones jolting. Caffeine addiction is probably the easiest one to get because when you're tired in a day and need a little boost, it's one of the few legal substances you can take to boost your energy. Sadly, they banned the original Coke formula, but I've heard there's ways to get around it. It also doesn't help that on TikTok, people will post their favorite coffee recipes or drink they got at Starbucks. Then people run to the store to get the exact same one to see what the hype is about. Everybody all of a sudden also started drinking matcha and making matcha everything. Matcha coffee.
You're not just good at birding. You're amazing. And you could just make it one part of your
Matcha pancakes, matcha noodles. A couple of years ago, would have seen something like this and fried you on the internet for even having it. But now all you gotta do is post the trying matcha noodles on TikTok and people will love it just because it's matcha. Where the did all this matcha talk come from, though? Like, matcha is cool to me, but
yeah, where the fuck did the matcha shit started from? Where did the matcha shit start from? Cause I just woke up one day and saw a bunch of niggas drinking matcha. Like, not even just the women, the men are doing it too. And I'm not gonna lie, I never even tried that shit before. Yes, I know, I'm late, I know, I'm sorry. But, I don't know, I just didn't try it. I don't even have an excuse for why I didn't try it, I just didn't. But yeah, I might just roll right down to, like, fucking Dunkin' Donuts and get one. Like, they're serving at Dunkin' Donuts or something, right? Like, where do I go get a matcha? Where do I go? Where do I go get one? Is it there?
How did they get to the point where we're facing potential global shortages of it because everyone's having it? Also, having energy drinks is more commonplace now. Like, I remember in the past, if you told someone you was drinking energy drinks, they thought you were cooked, providing for 4 different families on a one-man salary while getting 4 hours of sleep. Every company now, for some reason, has their own line of energy drinks. Like, who is deadass drinking the Toxic Waste energy drink and the Sonic the Hedgehog energy drink?
Wait.
Actually, that last one might not be.
I'm not gonna lie, that one might actually be pretty good. Hold on. Where can I buy one at? Hold on. Now I'm fucking thirsty because now I'm just thinking about random drinks and shit. Hold on. Do they have that shit? Wait. Okay. I'm going to Safari. Let me not go to Amazon for it. Oh, where do they sell that at? Is it? Do they sell in America? Is it here? Okay, I see. Okay, I see it. It's... Oh, hell, yeah. No, never mind. We ain't buying that. We broke. Actually, no, I won't say we broke. It's like a I found like a website that has it, but like has a $10. It takes like a $10 tax and like shipping. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe. All right, let's go.
Too bad. Might just have me a grab it. I think caffeine addiction is also rising too because a lot more people are sleep deprived nowadays. It's a blessing for real if you can get 8 full hours of sleep in this time. So when people are tired, they say, why not? Let me just get one energy drink for the day.
And I ain't gonna lie, I haven't had sleep. I haven't had 8 hours of sleep since like 10, 12 years old. If they're 10, 12 years old, I haven't had sleep in a while. I haven't done that. I haven't had an 8-hour sleep in years, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yeah.
There is a very big risk with it though, and we can't forget. Energy drinks have only been getting used a lot more in the past 2 decades, so we still don't have long-term studies on their effects. And there's even tragic cases about it, like the case of Katie Donnell. Katie Donnell was a 28-year-old teacher and fitness enthusiast, and she always tried to live a healthy lifestyle and had a lot of caffeine through the day as one of the things. She would have 3 energy drinks a day and a caffeine supplement on top of that before going to the gym. And by the way, the recommended max amount of caffeine you're supposed to have in a day is 400 milligrams. Depending on how much caffeine those drinks had, she could have been having like 2x or 3x the daily limit. But even if they were smaller amounts, I think we can all agree that just the sound of having 3 energy drinks a day is insane. And in 2021, Katie had a heart attack and had to be put in the hospital, where 10 days later, she sadly passed away from the effects of it. So if you're near having 3 drinks a day,
I'm gonna go back on 2 of
those drinks had, she could have been having like 2x or 3x the daily limit. But even if they were smaller amounts, I think we can all agree that just the sound of having 3 energy drinks a day is insane. And in 2021, Katie had a heart attack and had to be put in the hospital, where 10 days later, she sadly passed away from the effects of it. So if you
yo, rest in peace, hey, Katie, fuck. My bad. Rest in peace, Katie, man. Rest in peace.
You're near having 3 drinks a day, it might be time to reconsider how many you're having. The best schedule for people that do want to have caffeine is 5 days a week with at least 2 days off it. The more you have it, the more tolerant you get to it. So it's always better to have a little reset just so the effects still hit. It's also a problem too that kids are now starting to have energy drinks. When Prime released its energy drinks, there was parents complaining that their kids were having them and it was causing problems. I don't know what type of stress these is even going through to be having energy drinks. I only started drinking them.
Yeah, like why are children drinking energy drinks anyways? Like what they gotta be stressed about? What are they possibly doing, bro? Like what?
After having some adult type responsibilities. Before 18, I wasn't having them. And once again, parents strike again at not monitoring their kids, because how do they even get access to these energy drinks? Since I said I only have them when I work out, we might as well throw gym in there as an addiction. Some of y'all might think it's odd that gym is here, but if you see how fitness social media is now, you know how bad it can get. There's been a lot more of a rise in gym influencers since 2020. I'm glad the gym is becoming way more popular though.
Especially because a lot of people just been working out at home because of the pandemic. A lot of people are just not, because like they had nowhere to go. They were just been lifting. They just do that all day when they're at home. So now there's like a bunch of, well, actually no, I won't say no.
Because in general, it's good for everyone's health. But the lengths some people take to look like some of the influencers online is unbelievable. It's universally known now that a lot of influencers online straight up use performance-enhancing drugs to look the best. One of the biggest known cases I would say is The Rock. Everyone knows for his physique at his age, it's almost impossible for him to look like this without taking some type of performance-enhancing drug. He always denies it and says he doesn't use them, which no one believes. Because when your job is to look the best, a lot of these influencers and celebs feel like they have no choice but to take them to keep up with everyone. And people in the gym community point out all the time who may be fake or real. One of the biggest gym influencers on YouTube's job is literally predicting from years of experience what influencer or celeb transformation is real or fake. But even if the influencers doing it are natural, it's never good to compare yourself because their entire job is meant to look good. Like they can spend hours at a time in the gym every day to look like that. Meanwhile, the average person usually gets out of school or work and can have 1 or 2 hours max. And it leads to people thinking they have to take the same drugs those influencers are taking. Nowadays, there's people who will show their journey through taking steroids or testosterone casually. I guess it's kinda good they're being honest, but like, can you imagine people did this for any other drug? Imagine a meth addict showing their journey of taking it through the years. And the people taking these drugs are getting younger and younger because they look up to these guys, ruining their whole body before it even got time to fully develop. It's okay to accept the fact that you probably won't reach.
There's a lot of people out there running around taking these performance enhancing drugs for videos and stuff, bro. Like there's no way I can name them all, but like there's a lot. There's probably a lot. I don't want to call it. I'm trying to call no out for it, but it's probably true. It's
their level, and if you do, it'll just take you significantly longer, which is fine. Like, bro, you got decades of your life to reach that type of build if you want to. You don't gotta rush it when you're young. And the reality is, you probably won't even want to keep up with that type of physique because it'll be too much work. The last category we got, which 90% of my audience will relate to, is unemployment.
Still looking for a new job?
Just found out my dad's sister's husband is golfing buddies with the CEO of a great company.
Employment is the new cool lifestyle that everyone's getting into.
I'm 34.
34? Okay, what do you do?
I am a risk taker.
I'm a road runner.
Alright, I'm just gonna tell you right now. If you ever hear somebody say, I am a risk taker, walk the fuck away. Walk the fuck away. They don't have a job. They don't do shit, gang. If they say they're a risk taker, that pretty much means they don't fucking do shit. They're, like, being a risk taker, like, a risk taker to them is pretty much them parlaying on Rudy Gobert hitting 3 threes in a row. Like they just be doing dumb shit. They don't do shit. They're just fucking around. No.
I mean, think of it. You can nibble off of someone else's work for free while laying down on a couch and watching your favorite TV show. Society's become so cooked that anyone who quits their job or anyone who's applied to more than 5 and got denied just give up and decide to live that lifestyle. You even mention the word job to certain and they start quivering in fear for their life. You know what?
Yeah. Like there's a whole trend of unemployment on TikTok right now. People be saying, hey, look, people be saying jobs on TikTok and they feel like they got hit with a fucking plague, gang. Like, some people be saying censoring the word job. And I'm like, yo, bro, gang, bro, like, come on, what? Censoring the word ain't crazy? Nah, censoring the word fucking nuts, bro. Like, no way.
Feeling pretty evil today. Let's go ahead and go on a TOS run to get me packed out of here real quick. And I do want to put a disclaimer. What you're about to hear may be disturbing. Job. Employment. Working. Career. Business. Profession. Operation. I feel free being able to say what I want. I feel like the world is in the palm of my hand. For some reason, even though it feels like no one is getting a job now, we're actually reaching low levels of employment, well, at least compared to 2020. Moment of silence for all my who were looking for a job during COVID. Glad that wasn't me, because God knows where I would be right now. The thing that's doomed Gen...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. People will rather lose their left arms than get a job. Like, and it be the people that be moving like parasocials most of the time too. A lot of these people be moving parasocial, trying not doing anything to not get a job, bro. Like, I promise you, it's not just. I promise you, it's 100 people. I promise you.
As soon as finally started to get their degrees and get ready for the real world, AI had to advance at levels we never thought possible. I might have to make a video on just this alone. Man, we all thought AI would take jobs like fast food and have robots flipping burgers, but that's it. Now you got AI that can code entire websites for free. You got AI that automatically...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, gang. This AI shit kind of worrying me. Like I can't... I would be lying right now if I didn't say this AI shit is low-key worrying me. Like, bro... We got fucking gang. We could potentially be having robots running around doing literally everything in the world. Like, from doing your fucking math homework to making a fucking cup of coffee in the morning. And it worries me because, gang, did we not watch movies? Have we not seen The Age of Ultron? Have nobody seen The Terminator? Nigga, I'm worried. I am very worried, gang. Like, this is just opening for some sort of apocalypse, gang. There's no way you can convince me otherwise. No way.
Run YouTube channels and generate them unlimited money. And for us, it was a big rush of people getting STEM degrees because everyone was saying that was the speed run to get a 6-figure job. It's great to know that all those degrees are completely useless now that those jobs are taken by AI. So no wonder everyone's giving up and are embracing their unemployment. And when GTA 6 drops, mark my words, will quit their jobs just to have time to play this once-in-a-lifetime game. I'm truly scared.
Man, gang, I'm happy. I am very happy that when it comes to GTA 6, it got pushed to a time where I'm out of school. Because, gang, shit's gonna happen in October. Gang, I'll push my shit. I am throwing my shit out. No. I'm throwing my whole schedule out. Y'all ain't gonna see me. The school system ain't gonna see me until like a week, maybe 2. Maybe a week or 2, gang. I was dead ass getting ready to drop out of my first classes for the first few weeks of school and shit, just for this year, but it got delayed. Like, yeah, I promise you, if you think niggas aren't unemployed now, gang, wait till that day comes. Wait till the day GTA 6 drops, man. It's
for
gonna
the
be
job
insane.
market in that moment. Hospitals are gonna be empty from doctors and nurses trying to finish the GTA 6 storyline. So anyways, that's about it. If you don't align close to any of the things,
I can't wait for that day, bro. I'm doing some big marathon for it, gang. I'm not gonna sleep until I finish that game.
mentioned, then congrats, you're one of the special ones. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Hey, yo, WVid, Tommy, man, WVid.